The headquarters of the Cleveland Division of Fire is getting into the Christmas spirit by hosting an inter-office holiday decorating contest. Cleveland Division of Fire's Lieutenant Mike Norman joins us as a special correspondent and takes us on a tour of the decked-out headquarters.
Thanks, Dan. We're here at Cleveland Fire headquarters at East 17th and Superior, and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I'm joined by Cleveland Fire Chief Anthony Luke. Chief Luke this year has challenged the people working on the headquarters side to a Christmas holiday decorating contest, and they've really taken to it.
Good morning. First, I want to say happy holidays to all Cleveland residents. My employees, they work hard year-round, so this year I wanted to just try to change it up. The end of years is kind of stressful for us here with the end-of-year planning we do, so I challenged the employees to basically a decorating contest for all their work areas. It was called Spirit of Christmas. I will be honest, I did not expect what this became and all of the craziness and looniness that has entailed. We have Rudolph, we have Santa, we've got elves. It's crazy. But as always, the employees, Division of Fire, stepped up to the plate and made it just a great celebration.
So we'll walk around fire headquarters today and see what the Christmas spirit has brought us down here in downtown Cleveland.
He's taking a list, he's taking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Oh! Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah! Santa Claus is coming to town.
So our first stop on our tour of holiday decorations at fire headquarters is the Chief of Operations office, which is Assistant Chief Bill Gorey, who is the happiest elf we've ever seen today. Chief Gorey, thanks for joining us. Tell us about your decorations in your office.
Today we just have a bunch of the snowmen up around the area with plenty of snow. This is the coloring contest room, so as the kids come in, we have different pictures they can color and take home with them or hang them up here around fire headquarters.
Chief Luke has included families this year in this competition, so we're going to see different stations that are set up to accommodate the kids. Is any of your family going to make it down?
My kids will be down here shortly. As soon as they get done with their finals, they're coming down to enjoy some of the hot cocoa, the cookies, the coloring, and just all the festivities Chief Luke's put on for us this year.
That's great. You want to tell them a little bit about what you do as the Chief of Operations?
Besides decorating the Christmas season, just the overall seeing in the fire departments, making sure they're doing what's best for them, general orders, SOPs, oversee the fire training academy, the bearers unit that takes care of our SCBAs and maintenance, health and safety officer, as well as the PMO and the EOC office. All kind of falls underneath my purview.
So like I said, this is a lot of the people who support the people who are out there riding the trucks and running on these runs, although we certainly did that for years ourselves. He's one of my classmates from the class of '97. So thanks for having us in your office today. Good luck with the coloring, and I hope your kids have been practicing.
Yes, they have.
All right, we'll go check out some more stations. Our next stop on our tour, we're going to see one of Santa's helpers. This is Chrissy Kosnick. She's the Chief's secretary.
Hi.
This is Jeff Cleveland's office. He's the personnel administrator, but today it's the candy cane room, one of my favorites. We'll take a few and travel on our way. And in this office, we meet Santa Claus, also known as Captain Marty Shea, the medical office liaison. Santa, you know what I want every year for Christmas, a fantasy football championship. How's it looking for me?
Oh, Mike, you have been a good boy this year. I see good things for you.
You heard it here, folks. Looking good for Team Eugenius this year. Captain Shea, what do you do as a medical unit liaison?
I make sure that all the men of the division and females are able to document their sick time and take care of their documentation for if they get injured or if they're sick. So,
well, thanks for doing that for us. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
So now we're in the office where we handle the most important thing for firefighters, payroll. This is Latasha McDowell. She joins us today. They've done quite a bit of decorating in here. Everybody's decked out. Yeah, you look fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Tell us about what you do here in payroll.
Okay, well, as you said, we pay you guys. We pay these wonderful firemen of the city of Cleveland, and it has been a pleasure for the last 10 years, over 10 years, for me to do this.
What do you think about the competition this year?
I love friendly competition. It didn't start out like that, though, at first. It was just, I think, the other department, procurement, kind of did something, and it just kind of snowballed. But I think it's friendly competition, and it shows the creativity of all our firefighters are not just great at saving lives, but they're very creative.
So we'll move on our tour. So now we're on the fire prevention side. This is where the fire inspectors work out of, and we're joined by Crystal Goldsby, who's a principal clerk here working every day at fire prevention. Crystal, tell us what you do for the Division of Fire.
So I assist our permit clerk in processing permits for the city of Cleveland, hazmat permits, fire permits, hazardous substances permits, and that sort of thing. Yes, I am also a receptionist here, so I answer the phone. So I have a multifaceted of duties here.
You may talk to Crystal if you call fire prevention.
Yes.
Today they've turned fire prevention into Whoville. We've got the Grinch on scene and Cindy Lou Who herself here in Whoville at fire prevention. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
So another part of fire prevention is the fire marshal. We're joined by Captain Dave Talbin, who is our fire marshal for the Cleveland Division of Fire. Marshal Talbin, tell us about what you do for the Division of Fire.
Well, our job is to make sure that all the citizens, the visitors of the city are safe when they are going through their day-to-day work and business. We check all the construction jobs. We look at pretty much everything going on in the city that has to do with safety. And if there's any complaints, we follow up on our complaints. And our inspectors get out there as quickly as humanly possible to make sure, again, that safety is number one.
Well, tell us about your decorations.
Oh, well, we had the theme of, Whoville, but we call it FPBville because we're the Fire Prevention Bureau. And so to kind of go along with the theme so it's cohesive, we kind of have the same lights running through the building. I have the Dancing Santas here for entertainment. Obviously, you've seen the Grinch and everything else.
The Christmas spirit is certainly alive and well on the fire prevention side. Now we're joined by Lieutenant Mark Miller, who's with Fire Prevention and is the architect of FPBville. Tell us a little bit about your vision for FPBville.
Well, they said, let's do the Whoville thing up here, and the problem was finding a place to create all these things, and then we fortunately were able to use a firehouse on the west side that had a large basement, and we were able to put these together in about 2 days.
Looks fantastic up here. What do you think about the competition? What do you think your chances are over here in fire prevention?
I think the competition's amazing. I think that we did something creative as actually making our own stuff, but there's a lot going on up here.
There is a lot going on up here. Thanks for joining us.
You're very welcome. Thanks.
Now we are on Gingerbread Lane here in the Gingerbread Town. That is usually the procurement office here in the middle of fire headquarters. We're going to talk to Jacqueline Rose and some of the civilians who work in procurement. Jackie, thanks for taking a minute with us. Tell us what you do. Introduce everybody and tell us what you do in procurement.
Sure. So my name is Jackie Rose, and this is Crystal Cloyd Brown, and Shayla Amos. We are the procurement team. And what we do here is we make sure we all have everybody has money to buy what they need.
So there's a lot going on here over in procurement. What do you think about the competition? What do you think your chances are of winning the competition?
I think we have a good chance.
We're winning. We're winning.
I think we have a good chance. We got gingerbread duplexes. We have a gingerbread bakery inside where we made homemade cupcakes and gingerbread cookies and popcorn popping. We got it popping.
You heard it here first. Hopefully it'll work out for procurement. So our impartial judge for this year's competition is Chief Sarah Johnson, the Chief Communications Officer for Mayor Bibb. Tell us a little bit about what you're looking for at this year's competition.
Thanks, Mike. So what we're looking for this year are a few criteria. We're looking for creativity, overall theme, and unity of display. There's some tough competition, so this is going to be really difficult. I'm up for it, though. So, without further ado, I am going to announce the winner, and I have to say it was by 1 point. The executive office. So who is it?
Bill? Bill, you want to step forward?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Well deserved.
So on the inaugural year of our Spirit of Christmas, the executive office takes it by 1 point.
So Dan, we've met a lot of people from fire prevention, but fire prevention is everyone's job. We want to make sure people are watering their live Christmas trees this year. We get Christmas tree fires every year. Keep watering that live tree. Look at the lights that you're using. Make sure that there aren't that the insulation on them is intact, that there's no wire showing. You never want to run an extension cord or a wire under a doorway or under a rug. That's a fire hazard. And never leave a candle unattended. We're going to see a number of candle fires this year. Make sure that your family and your house isn't one of them. We want everyone to have a safe holiday season, a safe Christmas, and a safe winter this year. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, Dan.
Thanks, Mike, and a special thanks to the men and women of the Cleveland Division of Fire and Police and EMS who work hard day in and day out, year after year, to keep us all safe.